Hello, you're with Theo for FTMKingdom on New Year's Day. So, welcome to 2013, I guess. Let's hope it's a good year for everybody. It's Jay's birthday as well, so I'll say happy birthday to him. He's 17 today. Um, First, I'm going to apologize for how, cut and dry my videos have been recently because basically I have to, jump between two computers because one keeps crashing and everything, and so it doesn't crash while I'm filming. I keep stopping and starting it, and I'm not that great at editing, so that's why there's like awkward pauses here and there because I'm stopping the video and then taking off from my next little bit. And I also have an awesome habit of doing the wrong topic, and which you've probably noticed. So I have to edit them all and stuff. So I'm actually filming this. This is still Christmas Eve for me. I'm speaking in advance to the future. Um, Very Star Trek, very Doctor Who, I guess, if you like Doctor Who. Yeah, this week we are talking about first times, not in a sexual way. We probably would actually brace the subject on that. I wouldn't be surprised. We can get quite frank sometimes. Is there anything I could? No, no. I suppose the first time I had sex as a guy, it was pretty rad, I guess. Um, anyway, let's not talk about that. So, first time I had my name used was probably by my mum or probably my friend, really, because she because I had the name before and I was known as that online, but I never actually used it in everyday life. But she said, well, I think you should go with that one because it suits you. And she used it, but she kind of kept forgetting and stuff. So fair enough. So I think it was probably my mum who was the first person to use it of her own accord, which was, I remember it was really fucking awesome, and I felt validated. Um, I don't actually remember the first time I had my pronouns used because, to be honest, I didn't. A lot of people knew me as Theo, or my nickname at the time, which was MJ, because it was my middle and my last initial. But they knew me as she at the same time, so it was kind of halfway, which I can understand because people are a bit slow, um, technically. But so I don't actually remember the first time anybody called me he without me having to ask them to. Um, it was probably one of the friends who I wasn't actually out to at the time. So I imagine it was a pretty awesome time if I could remember it though. The big thing I can remember was the first time I got post in my name, and I genuinely still have the package it came in. I ordered a t-shirt offline and it said Theodore Matthew Jones, and I was like, oh my god. And yeah, I do actually still have that, and it was 4 years ago, but it was a big thing. Um, I remember when my bank card came after I'd just changed my name, and that said Theodore Matthew Jones, and that was awesome. Just it sounds so official. It's a lot better sounding than my birth name because that was kind of ugh. But this is just yeah, it's badass. If I do say so myself. Even though I don't actually really go by Theodore, I mean, a few of my friends said they didn't actually know that my full name was Theodore, but fair enough. One of the suggestions was first time we wore a suit, but I was technically wearing suits before when I was living as female, so well presenting as female. So it wasn't a big thing, but I do remember it. I felt pretty snazzy. It wasn't really a proper suit. It was just this grey shirt, black jeans, a black tie, and then this sort of slate waistcoat. That was awesome. I think I was on some TV thing, so that was pretty cool. I'm not really a suit kind of person. I'm very casual. To be honest, I basically live in my pajamas all day, so if you actually see me dressed, wow, you must command a lot of respect to see me dressed. Um, I do still have the first card I got from my mum, a greetings card with Theo in it, which was really sweet. I have quite a few from my family with Theo in it because it's like a big deal. I mean, I think the last one was actually just for my birthday that just went, so it was only like 6 months ago from my aunt, and I remember I was really happy about that because she's been quite funny about it up until now. Um, so yeah, that was cool. I think this year was the first time I actually got like my own card in my name because normally I'm just like added on to like my mum's card. So that was pretty sweet. Um, I can't think about any other first times really. I did have one and then I completely forgot it. Um, First time I went to the male bathroom was fucking terrifying because I was just like, oh my god, this place stinks and ugh, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of bathrooms though. I just had one come into my head again and I completely forgot it. Um, no, it's gone. It's totally gone. Um, First time I used a binder, that was it. That was... How did that make me feel? That made me feel really uncomfortable and breathless. And, yeah, I just remember I was really conscious of it. And I was just like, I thought, I was like, it's flat, but I was just... Because I think the thing is with binders is when you're looking down, like it makes your chest look bigger than actually if you like look in a mirror and look from the side, there isn't really anything there, but looking down you can see like the characteristic like binder bulge, and I was like, well, it's better, but it's like, what the fuck. Yeah, and it was uncomfortable and tight and weird, but I mean, I got used to it. I'm kind of out of the habit of doing it now because I'm so against binders at the moment because it just makes me feel more aware and I can't get unaware of it anymore. Um, so I am like used, I don't know what I'm saying. First time I used a packer was fucking amazing. I mean, I used to wear socks, just balled up socks. I didn't do anything fancy as them. It just ball them up and put them in, and that was good because it like changes the way you walk, and you walk more with your dick rather than like your hips or whatever. And it just felt like, I mean, I can't go out, I can't not wear it, especially if I'm out. I just feel like there's something missing. So um, I don't think I'll ever forget that. That was just amazing. And the first time I like used an STP was like in the toilet, didn't piss myself all over my clothes. That was absolutely amazing. I remember I came rushing home from school. I think I've told this story before, and did it. And then I went back after lunch, and I was like, oh my god, I just peed standing up for the first time. It was like euphoric. It was awesome, awesome. Um, So I've rambled about first times for way too long now, and you're probably not even watching this. You're probably busy doing New Year's stuff, probably getting over hangovers and shit like that. I imagine if my New Year's went well, I might be as well. Actually, no, I've got foot surgery on New Year's Eve, so I probably won't be in a really great position. So it's probably a good idea I'm filming this earlier. Yeah, so goodbye, and I will see you next week.